What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. I am having a fantastic one that's going to turn into a fantastic night. We have all kinds of news going on around the NFL. Quarterbacks are shuffling all over the place. And the Dallas Cowboys, well, they haven't done a whole lot. They've cut Michael Gallup. They've cut Leighton Vander Esch. And, of course, they brought in Eric Kendrick, our new middle linebacker. He will be wearing the dot in the back of the head. He'll be calling the defense, and a guy that knows Mike Zimmer and what Mike Zimmer wants to do. I happen to think that this is actually a very good move for the Cowboys. And I'm not going to go off like everybody else. Everybody else is, they're going to blow this thing up. You know, if I had $1 for every time that I heard that the Cowboys were blowing it up, they're moving on with the player, this, that, and the other, I could probably buy a new desktop computer, a new Alienware computer to go here, because we always hear this. We hear this over and over again. Be that as it may, we have our live stream at 9 o'clock tonight, and I don't want to miss it. I have been working on YouTube, my original channel, since 2012, and I got my first 1,000 subscribers in 2016. Since 2016, we have been growing and growing and growing steadily. And right now, we are 448 away from 100,000. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight. I don't know if it's going to happen in the middle of the night. I don't know if it's going to happen in the morning. But what I want to do is I want to see it happen. So we're going to start our live stream, a regular Friday night live stream. It might go all the way to Sunday. And we are going to watch until this mother humper changes to 100,000. And if you are a channel member, please, I'm going to post the link in the community tab. Come on in and hang out with us tonight, because, I might fall asleep. I just might fall asleep. And so, I got to have somebody see it actually happen in real time. Anyway, Dak Prescott situation. It is ugly, okay? If you are a Dak Prescott hater, and there's basically half the Cowboy fan base, and of course everybody else, you are happy to hear that there is a lawsuit that Dak Prescott is being investigated for rape. Now, let me say shout out to Mike Fisher. Mike Fisher, one of the greats that are out there and stuff. I was watching actually his live stream, the scoop on Dak is garbage lawyer. The attorney, and I don't know, I'm not a lawyer. I don't play one here on TV or on YouTube or anything else. I go by what I hear from others and pass on. Allegedly, so here's what happened. Dak Prescott, the whole thing is unsavory, okay? In 2017, Dak Prescott is at a strip club with his boys and things. XTC is the name of the strip club. In the backseat of an SUV, him and admits that they had, like they did the big D energy, there. Dak says it was consensual. Don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying judgment or anything else. However, if you are going to bring a lawsuit, there's some things that you want to make sure you do in life where you better make sure you have somebody that knows what they're doing. And when you're going after somebody with money, especially somebody that has powerful attorneys like the Cowboys you want to make sure that you have an attorney that doesn't have any skeletons in their closet, doesn't have anything that's a beef, and knows what they're doing. So what Mike Fisher was bringing up, and he was saying, legally, you cannot give a demand letter, because this is what happened. After this happening 7 years ago, you can't give a demand letter for $100 million and say, if you don't pay it, we're going to go with criminal proceedings. That, by definition, is extortion. Okay? Legally, as an attorney, you can't do that by threatening criminal case. At least that's what I'm hearing. Mike Fisher is passing on from information that he got. In which case, then, one, the problem with rape, alleged rape, and anything else, it's one of those things that, and believe me, I'm not making light of rape. If Dak Prescott raped her, then he should go ahead and get prosecuted for it. Nobody should force themselves on anybody else. Let me be clear on that one. If she was raped, she should have went to the police then. That way they can do the forensics there. They can get samples. They can make it, basically do a report. See if there are any scratches or bruises or skin under the fingernails or anything like that. So that way they can make a case. 7 years? Unfortunately, for basically this is your story versus my story. And sadly, there's been a lot of people who have actually been convicted by your side of the story versus my side of the story, because it's the case of public opinion. However, if your attorney is bumbling it, that don't help your case any. So we'll find out and see, and there's a possibility that this thing maybe never makes it to any kind of court, and maybe the police that are investigating it, maybe it ends up being that they get charged with extorting, and that it does go to court because Dak Prescott's the one who filed this complaint. It's a mess. It's a mess. That's all I can say. And it is what it is, and we'll see where it goes. So, as far as his career with the Cowboys, everybody's speculating that this is the end of Dak Prescott. Again, if I had $1 for every time I heard that this was the end of Dak Prescott being with the Cowboys, I'd have that new Alienware computer for right here. I really would. For the Cowboys to provide the legal counsel, Levi, who is the Cowboys fixer, okay? The fixer. To have that guy there, the Cowboys definitely are on the side of Dak Prescott. And hearing Stephen Jones yesterday, that Stephen Jones is not talking about moving on. He's talking about getting this deal done and saying we've had preliminary talks and so on. So there you have it, good people. I wish this was not something that we were sitting here talking about. This is really unsavory, talking about Club XTC, and a possibility of our quarterback raping somebody. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit. I got a big cup of iced coffee here. I've got my Zaya rum to open up in case we cross over to 100,000. See you there.